Alright guys, so as you can see, the WRX is back from getting inspected, which finally means we can go over a little bit more of what has happened since we installed all these new parts on the car. Because I know I left you guys kinda a little bit at a cliffhanger whenever we finished installing the brakes on this car, so it'll be nice to wrap everything up. Now there are some good and some bad, which you might have just heard as I took that corner right there. See if you can hear it at this corner up here. I don't know, it's a little bit quiet. You guys might not be able to hear it on the camera, but there is a scraping noise coming from the passenger side rear of the car, which I went over in our video. And the shop said that they could do it whenever it was getting inspected, but I thought that it could be potentially good content to go over it myself and finish it. And after that, maybe we could track the car or do something to really test out our new track suspension and bigger brake setup to see if all these mods that we've been doing actually improve anything. But let me get this car home and we'll go over the positives and the negatives so far of everything that has been done to this car in the past couple months. Now the shop did confirm my suspicions that something's going on with this back right wheel, and it is the brake shoe, and it's gonna need replaced. And it's actually sitting inside of that rotor, and something just isn't set up correctly, or maybe it's worn out and it's shifting back and forth inside the rotor, which is causing that grinding noise whenever I turn sometimes. It actually is not as bad as it was before, but it still is bad. So that is something that in a future video, when those parts finally come, we're going to adjust, and we're probably going to do the front suspension fix that I haven't really talked about. But I think first, you guys should get to see the setup in full again, just because I think it looks so good. So I'm going to take this car, clean it from head to toe, and then store it in the garage, and hopefully not take it out until it's better weather or stuff like that, just because like these rotors are already getting rusted, and I know that this is just like general stuff that happens to a car when you drive it, but I just hate it. Here is our front wheel. It's got this big 4-pot caliper on here with our new rotors, and you can kind of see that red brake line shining through from the stainless steel brake lines. And here's the rear. It went from a tiny little 1 piston up to this 2 piston. It's not huge, but it looks a lot cleaner. And this as well got stainless steel brake lines. And of course, this setup by itself is not going to give crazy gains to stopping performance. I feel like we can pretty much assume that it's better over stock. I didn't really take a brake test video before and after to show like, oh, at 60 miles an hour, it stops in 50 meters. And after this upgrade, it stops in 35. But I think we can kind of assume that with the addition of new calipers, new brake pads, new rotors, new brake lines, it's probably going to stop quicker than it did before. But once we get a track day in, we'll actually get to test it all out. And even if we didn't get any more braking power or stopping power, I feel like just the setup right now looks a lot cleaner than it did before. So I'm at least happy with how that turned out. And I feel like even if I had to do it again for the price that I paid, and even getting just a tiny bit more stopping power, I think the setup looks a lot better with this. Even if it was just a cosmetic upgrade, I would do it again. But whenever we do go track this car, we'll actually get to test it and see if it was worth it, or maybe if we should have just spent another 2-3 grand and got Brembos. So another thing that needed done, because it was supposed to get done after we recently put the coilovers on it, and I figured that during the inspection they could do it because they did it last year for me, is an alignment. The steering wheel looks a little straight. I feel like you can't really tell that much, but driving straight in this car kind of looks like this. It's a little bit crooked than normal. And they were able to align it last year whenever I took it with just lowering springs, but I think right now it's sitting a little bit too low. They said that it would actually scrape the exhaust if they put it on their machine, so I'm gonna have to take it to a dedicated place now, which isn't a problem at all because maybe they can actually adjust my coilovers and the dampening and actually just get everything fully dialed in exactly how I want it, instead of just getting it done at a general shop who's just gonna make sure that it drives straight. So that's why I figured I wouldn't be too beat up if they weren't able to align it, because I was like, well, I'll just get it actually done at the place it should be done at if they can't do it. And I think that's also okay because something else that we have to fix. So this car was sitting just a little bit too low, that it was kind of scraping a little bit, so I did raise up the front, but I think it still needs to go up a little bit more. The front here has about a 1-finger gap, and the rear has like a tiny bit more than a 1-finger gap. And I think actually the way this car is supposed to sit is that since the front wheel arches are a little bit bigger, it needs to sit up a little more. So actually the way that this car is sitting right now is kind of leaning instead of being like straight up and down how it kind of should be. So I guess it's good that they couldn't align it, because I still have to adjust the height on the front and pull it up a little bit, because there's occasions where I'm actually scraping this tire on this wall in here, and that's not good. So I'm probably going to end up raising the car maybe like a quarter, a third of an inch, in the front and then taking it to go get aligned. I just want to make sure everything's mostly dialed into how it should be before I take it, so that way if I need to make adjustments, it's not getting it aligned and then having to change stuff, or them setting everything up and then I have to change it. So whenever the parts for this rear come in, we're going to change that out, test it, hopefully everything works, raise the front up just a tiny bit, 1/4 of an inch, 1/3 of an inch, because it's really not scraping that much, or even around corners where maybe you might think it is because the wheel's sticking out a little bit. So after we swap that, raise the front up a little bit and get it aligned, we're going to take it on the track. And there's this really cool track that I've driven once before, but it was like 3 years ago or something like that, in upstate New York. And it's a super cool track. They have all the Porsches come out and they'll go flying around the track, and then you get to take your car out and zoom around the track as well. So that would be a good time for me to test the setup. And I don't really have a baseline to go off of, but it'll just be fun to push the car, see what kind of performance we can get out of it. And even though I don't really have a baseline, because the setup before was no new tires, no new brakes, no new wheels, no new suspension. It was pretty much a stock 2002 WRX last time it ran around the track. So I feel like as long as it's fun, this car doesn't see the track that often, but it'll just be nice to test it out and see how it does. And I feel like this car is sitting in a really good place right now. We always talk about the paint needed to get done. It's one of the last things on my list, just because the car is going to experience the elements so much right now because I don't really have a dedicated garage space to put it in. But that's definitely on the list of things that we should do. But I also want to hear what you guys think we should do to the car next. I always have different ideas of what I think would look good on the car, but I think it's always cool to see what you guys would want to see, because there's different times where, even with the Infiniti, whenever I was doing mods to that, I wasn't even thinking about certain things, and someone would comment, hey, you should put this on the car, and I'd be like, oh, that would look pretty sick. So of course, drop a comment down below if there's something interesting or cool that we should do to this car that you think everyone would love to see. And I really think that this car is starting to come together and be something that I envisioned it being since I bought it so long ago. Here's a picture actually of what it looked like the first day I got it. And I think it's safe to say we definitely made a lot more changes for the better. But I definitely think this brake upgrade gives me a little bit better braking performance, maybe like 60% or something like that. I know it's definitely not a crazy upgrade, and it sucks that we can't really test it until those little things get fixed. What the? But hopefully this is a good update, and the next video that you guys are going to see is me fixing that so we can actually take it on the track and raising the front suspension. And I think it'll be so cool to take it on the track. I got a bunch of different camera angles I can set up whenever we take it on the track. I can set up a dedicated mic so that way it's like you can hear the turbo noises and stuff like that. So I just think that that video is going to be super cool whenever everything gets all set up. This is probably where we're going to end today's video. Like I said, we probably got a little bit better braking performance just because of getting double the amount of pistons in the front and the back. And I think even if it got the same braking performance, I would still do it again because it looks so much better on the exterior instead of some people who just pop off those 2-part calipers and just paint them red. These are actually like nice calipers. Thank you guys for checking out today's video. Hope you're excited about all the different stuff we've done to the car, all the stuff that's still gonna come in the future. Again, drop a comment if you think there's something that we should do to the car, because I can't always think of what we should do to it. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.